Hello. Have you ever wanted a behemoth of an olog that's been pumped full of every performance-enhancing drug known to man? And, most importantly, he has a brain injury. If the answer is yes, then you might be interested in an orc shopping spree. All you have to do is invade other players' territory, and then you have to commit my favorite act of love, kidnapping. But no, you can't just kidnap the orcs immediately. First you have to beat them within an inch of their life. Then they're ready to be dominated and put directly into your basket. Huzzah, it truly is a beautiful day for a shopping spree, and I'm heading directly to the orc mall. Having a gander in the first mall, and look at that beautiful olog on top of that fortress mall. Look at that, he is beautiful. The red paint, the brain injury, I love it all. I must have him. The rest, I don't really care about, but it's worth it. It's worth it heading there, just for him. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm only taking in 2 of my orcs, but that's alright, we should be fine. Let's get in there. Let's get this, Overlord. I start by taking out the catapults. You know the rules. Bit of bevo there, but seriously, those catapults had to go. I smash on down into the first checkpoint. Again, all of these orcs are pretty much nobodies apart from the Overlord, so they are all going to be killed right now. I get rid of this first one in probably the coolest way possible, using my elven light, hitting the floor. Look at the explosives firing out of me, going in every direction. That's because I've got my machine build right now. The neck ripper is engulfed by poison. On to the next point, and it's just me chilling with the boys. Didn't really have any resistance here, so we're taking this point easy. Here's the orc who was guarding it, and he just stands no chance, hitting with the old explosive attack combination before finishing him off with another beautiful, majestic elven light. Goodbye, Mr. One Eye. Smashing on into the next point, I shoot the hornets, I shoot the drake hide. Let's see, is anyone gonna freak out? Oh yes, someone is terrified. There's always one orc that hates the hornets. That's my test. You have to shoot the beehive, you know, you have to shoot the hornets if you see it. He's getting shamed because he's scared of a few insects. I mean, to be fair, I'd be scared of them. I then come across this beautiful specimen.
A job's a job, and mine's making sure you don't get past me.
Look at that. Bagga Itchy. Not even Bagga the Itchy, just moron speak. Bagga Itchy. The Drake just stumbles into the fight, clearly drunk. It's time for you to go home, Mr. Drake. I'm trying to bag myself an itchy bagga. I take the point just to clear out a bit of this chaos. Once the drunk Drake is gone home and the rest of the orcs have ran to the next point, I can focus on capturing my itchy bagga, and just like that, he is mine. There's no way I can say no to this, you know, get in my basket, Mr. Itchy Bagga.
Whatever you want, right, Lord. You need help? Alright.
I'm getting into the rhythm, I'm getting into the flow of things. Shooting the carcass, shooting the hornets. Is anyone going to be scared? Nope, he does not run away in fear.
Are you bloody stupid or what? Look how many of us there are! Get him, leg!
I could swear we've already had a neck-themed orc in this fort, and I've already killed him. Just like I'm going to do to this orc. I hit him with the elven light, and oh, he's not done yet. What about another one? No, still not dead. Surprising. I go for the attack on the ground, and then I dash through him, and he burns to death. Very weird, not so satisfying death there. With the next snapper's body burned to a crisp, I move on to the inner gates, to the second to last point. I was going to tame that Caragor, but it was using my explosive attacks. I'm just causing chaos around here. Look at this. I'm taking on 3 of them at a time, although Bagga the Itchy is doing a very good job. Look at that, he's cut him down. It may look like he's stumbling around on fire, but no, he is a master of the arts. A master of the blade, if you will. A Drake drops down, and I am immediately reminded that the House of Dragon episode is probably out, so I'm gonna have to wrap this shopping episode up quickly so I can go ahead and watch that. Oh my goodness, look at how many orcs there are. Jesus! Somebody give me an elven light. My god, there are so many. They're tossing around Talion like he's the goddamn village bicycle. What an exhilarating chat from the ghoul hunter. Anyway, back to killing. The Gondorians are running around. I just shot one by accident there. I am sorry, sir. What I love about this is that whenever I use my bow, everything goes into slow motion, but the Gondorians aren't affected by that. It's definitely unfair. And there we go. He is ready to be shamed. But that shaming hasn't satisfied me enough. I need another. But before I can fully satisfy myself by shaming a third, he explodes in a fireball. The brain damaged is gone, burned. I then go full beast mode and cut this orc's head clean off. Goodbye, you Bagabug variant, you Warbringer. His head clatters to the floor for all to see. Only one orc remains between me and my ultimate prize. Let's get over there, let's see what he's made of. And ooh! I actually like this guy, the Beast Tamer, Doogs. He's pretty goddamn good stat-wise. He's got a very cool shield, a cool look. Yep, rare shield, rare weapon. I'm definitely grabbing this lad here. Get in my basket, mate. I guess I'm gonna go with him and the Overlord. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. I'm glad about my purchase. Heading on into the throne room, I'm very excited to finally see my boy. Is he gonna be as cool as the stories?
There are countless thousands of orcs in Mordor, and every one of them will come for you.
Good. I will need a larger army to take Barad-dûr.
Talion hits him with a brutal line, and I can tell his will is already broken. And just look at how cool he is! Oh my god, what a juggernaut! Truly, he has been juiced up with every type of performance-enhancing drug known to man. He's been sucking down Bag's tonics. Let's take a look at the other orcs on offer. We got the Bloodhound and the Beheader. Not sure I fancy them. Nah, not for me. Oh, get rid of this war banner, mate. I do not want any part of that. That absolutely just makes orcs like they're on steroids here. I need to get away. I've got the Gondorians here running it. It looks like there's been a team killing going on here. My god. My boy is massacring the other orcs, clearly jealous. Excuse me, sir, this item is defective. This item is defective and it's gone. Goodbye, Bloodhound. Still smiling. He's just still smiling. Oh my god. And here we go, look at the other one is done as well. The Gondorians are just ripping into him. My god. The red just cut down his own bodyguards in sheer rage. And quite frankly, I love that. You know, I am here for that. Clearly, he just wants a place in my basket, and I am willing to put him there. Here we go. Here comes the one-on-one. After my unanswered onslaught of attacks, it is finally time to take this orc. One final explosion and there we go. He is ready to be dominated. He is ready to go to the checkout. Look at this dude. What a great addition. Even if we do only get 1 or 2 orcs, I still think it was worth the trip. I think it's been a successful shopping spree, but I'm not satisfied yet. On to the next. Here we go, we're at the next fort here. We've got an undead blood dripper. Not so into that. Another blood dripper. Okay, a Moog, he is alive this time. Skin flare. No. There's definitely a sort of slaughter theme going on here, but I'm not really into this. You know what? Screw it. I'm restarting my Xbox. Maybe that will change the fort that I can raid. Let's see. Let's see.
You messed up my face, but I'm better now. I can still talk, still bite, still chew, and now I'm going to chew through you.
Ah, an orc has cheated death and I have absolutely no idea who the hell he is. Well, I am a kind god. We can work things out peacefully. With that problem taken care of, let's get back to the shopping spree. And what do we have here? Has the fort changed? No. No, it's the same. It's the same fort. Alright, let's get this over with. I want a new fort. And oh, I should mention, I put our red boy into my team as well as Bagga Itchy. Back to the fort and I go full Karen mode on this shop. I am not happy with this level of customer service, and I show it. Me and my boy are best friends, and we're running rampage through this fort.
Look at you. You may think you can fight. You may think you have skill. But I've seen true warriors. And you are no true warrior.
You know, guys, I joke around a lot, but I think it's really important that we always respect our elders. Into the throne room now, and we're gonna let the chaos continue. Look at these three lads all lined up. They don't have a chance in hell. What are they doing? They're gonna get cut down one by one. This guy just got burned to death as I bloody dashed right for him. Who's next? We've got the other bodyguard here, and he comes. Whoa, where's he going? He's what's he doing? My god, he went absolutely flying. What the hell? And here we go, on to the Overlord. He is done. Let's get rid of this fort. I can't be asked. There wasn't a good orc here at all. A waste of my time. Well, I suppose it wasn't. I had fun killing them all. And here we go. Goodbye. Lucky shot. On to the next fort. Let's see what they have to offer. Looks like they've got a legendary Overlord there. They're pretty cool. I like him. Oh, we got a poison. He looks alright. A tower variant poison. That's cool. But I can't help but shake the vibe that I've already seen all of these guys, you know? So, I don't know if I'm going to waste my time on this fort. Let's get this over with quickly. Okay, with my blood running red hot, let's get into the next fort. Surely there's gonna be better orcs in this one. Oh, it looks promising. Look at that. A beautiful, massive Olog Regal. Oh yeah, look at that. He'd be amazing for purple team. He looks badass and he's pretty strong as well. I like that. We've got a Grim. A classic Grim. I see him a lot. Who else do we have? Who else? The Breaker, okay. Puppet Master, nice. Oh!
I shall unleash my fury upon you like the crashing of 1,000 waves! Begone, vile man! Begone from me!
I can't believe this motherfucker would have the cheek to show his face here again. I am raiding this fort, just for the sheer enjoyment of killing that hoglick.
He's pushing forward!
I've always liked adding a little spark to my fights.
Weapons out! Forward!
I get so caught up with trying to kill this disgusting creature that the Regal falls. No! You could have been part of the Civil War series. I am sorry, but it's not my fault. It's Hoglick's fault. It's always Hoglick's fault. I immediately take my anger out on this poor Olog. I'm sorry, but it had to be done. With this poor punching bag's body clattering to the floor, I can see someone's trying to run away. Someone's retreating. Cowards don't get away. I tried to shadow jump towards him, but one of my own orcs got in the way. I try to do it again. I don't take this shot for some reason. Oh my god, is this guy gonna get away? No, he's run into a dead end and he's doubling back. Here we go. No one gets away. Oh my god, it's the elusive. He's so strong. He's a very good orc. Why is he running away scared? Anyway, he deserves the shame that he just received. And as I'm running back to the fight, devastation. Hoglick the Jaded was cut down by my men. No! It's amazing he's dead, but I wanted to be the one that kills him. The way to kill a Hoglick is not to cut him down. It's to throw him off a small ledge. I am not satisfied with this. I'm gonna have to kill many, many orcs to feel better after this. Seeing Hoglick's body clatter to the floor clearly affected this Painseeker Olog.
I swear allegiance to you.
You know what? I'll always take a Painseeker Orc. Get in my basket, lad. You know, I could make a Painseeker Fortress again. It could happen. It could happen. On to the next point, and I come across one of the most used orcs in online forts, and that is this exact scorpion right here. He is so common in the online pit fights, at least on Xbox. That exact scorpion is like a plague. He is everywhere. You know, honestly, he's close to Hoglick, but he's much more dangerous. He's terrifying. He uses his rage. He runs around the battlefield. He hunts me down with his rage. He just sprints after you, doing these crazy scorpion-esque lunges at you. Moving on to the next point, and I come across this lovely Puppet Master Orc. You know, the Puppet Master has a real place in my heart. One of them was in the original Baga series as part of Baga's Bandits, and they are very cool. If I can take him, I definitely will. You know what, Puppet Master, get in my basket. I'm taking you home, lad. I have a feeling you might be joining the Civil War in the future.
I am yours.
I have your back.
After that, I claim the second to last point, scattering orcs everywhere. But you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. Scoff the Betrayed bleeds out just outside the wall. He got left behind. Chaos erupts at the final point as Borgu the Puppet Master cuts down the raid leader. His body clatters down onto a pile of gold. As I mentioned earlier, the Scorpion is an absolute savage when he's chasing you down. He is relentless. He's like the goddamn golden Terminator. I use an explosive attack to try and create some distance. I'm gonna try and weaken him down here with a triple attack. Here we go. Look at that. It's going very well. I'm pretty sure I've got a few scorpions in my garrison already, but you know what? It's such a good deal, I have to take him, you can't say no. There's a reason this scorpion is so popular amongst the online forts. He looks like a badass, he fights like a badass, he just all around is a badass. With the final orc's head now sent into the upper orbit, I head into the throne room.
You want to know the truth about this fort, Ranger? It's really quite small. And Mordor is very large. It teems with orcs. So many, I don't know how you could even count them.
One head at a time.
Another badass line there from Talion, and you really have to admire just how cool these throne rooms are. Look at this, just covered in gold. I mean, matching his aesthetic, the regal, the purple, the golden armor. He is an absolute badass. Very, very cool. Let's take a look at his bodyguards. What is he packing? We've gone Unashamed. Oh, I do love an Unashamed. They always look very cool. Oh, and Borgu the Guardian. I know this exact orc. I already have that exact orc. Alright, let's get this party started. Stop the music, stop the music. The party is already over. The regal is mine. Guys, let me know in the comments down below. Do you want to see this exact regal in the purple team in the Civil War? I am a little bit sad I didn't get the Unashamed, but I was scared that if I didn't pounce on the regal the moment he was broken, that he might end up being killed by one of his bodyguards. It could happen. It's happened in the past. But there we go, another beautiful shopping spree done. Actually, you know what? I'm not done yet. We're hitting up 2 more forts. Let's go. But to be honest, lads, there wasn't the best orcs in these forts, so enjoy this montage of me just wrecking all of these orcs before getting to the Overlord, who I actually did quite like. Heading into the throne room, let's take a look at the Olog that I was telling you guys about. This is the reason we did this fort, and the only reason, and he might look similar to before.
Ranger, let us for a moment entertain the fantasy that you do capture this fortress. There are countless thousands of orcs in Mordor, and every one of them will come for you.
Good. I will need a larger army to take Barad-dûr.
Another killer line from Talion's little book of comebacks, and this Olog Overlord is currently just engulfed in poison. And there we go, I've recruited him. The red is going to be joining my forces. Get in my basket, mate. The Civil War gets another big red Olog. Heading into the final fort of this shopping spree in the desert. Again, I don't really like any of the orcs apart from the Overlord. Look at this, the Flayer. Usually I'm not so big into the skin peeler type of orcs, but this guy looks pretty badass. I like the 2 pig heads on either shoulder, and I also like this unforgiving Olog. So we're going to jump in. We're also going to bring the red lad with us. Look at that, we've now got 2 red Ologs in our team. Let's get into the fort. I started off by completely destroying this scorpion. Let's get him out of the way early on, lad. into the throne room here, and we've seen such a variety of throne rooms. This one is definitely the creepiest out of all of them.
You can't win this. I know every move you'll make before you make it. I know how to counter all of your tricks.
I won't need any tricks to beat you.
Talion dodges that bottle of cursed energy and goes to town. Goes to work destroying these lads. Explosions everywhere. I do love this machine build. It makes it so easy to take on multiple orcs, multiple captains at once by myself. And there we go. It is about time. This overlord is pretty much done. His bodyguard is actually retreating and he's just hiding out by the throne right now. And there we go. We've got him. Get in the basket, you bloody flayer. And there we go, another beautiful, successful shopping spree, lads. Let me know in the comments, which orc / Olog from this shopping spree was your favourite? And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.